Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? This read is going to be for Virgo. Virgo, I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security and winning. I'm also seeing that the cycle of this read is strongly being influenced by moon energy. The moon energy has to do with your emotions and your memories. Well, more specifically, your memories and then the emotions that are associated with those memories and the changes and transformations that you make on a consistent monthly basis. As well as the things that are, like I said, consistent with like a pattern and things that you do throughout every month, okay? The moon energy also has to do with, like I said, your emotions. So the moon goes through an orbital cycle every 27 days. So if you're trying to like figure out why exactly or what exactly is happening during the cycle of the read for the time that was offered to me, this is what that read is relevant to specifically, because it's moon energy that's, you know, influencing the cycle of the read. Okay, so let's get into the read. It's interesting, and I'm a little bit like, because the security that you're seeking is in you winning, right? And if you're seeking this kind of security every single month, that's just pretty interesting. So I'm seeing that what's surrounded in this experience that you're having every single month where you're seeking security, or what you have been seeking security in regard to winning, I'm seeing that it may be stemming from anxiety that you're having, okay? And then I'm also seeing some influence that's coming from inside of the sun. So energy from within the sun is influencing something that you're experiencing in regard to anxiety, right? It could be something that you've inherited from your bloodline that you're experiencing, and that is also the reason why you have like this constant emotion and need to win, or that's why you're seeking security and winning, okay? Like being in a sense of competition. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm also seeing the talking card. The talking card is showing me that there's some interest involved. You're awaiting messages, text calls, emails, talking more, like a sense of communication for sure. And that could, like I said, be associated with what it is that you're experiencing during the cycle of the read, where you're awaiting communication, you're sending or receiving messages, calls, something like that, emails, to communicate with maybe the universe, how it is that you want to win, or if you are winning or something like that, okay? Either way, I'm just seeing that it's related to your memories and the emotions that are associated with those memories that may give you anxiety. And that could have to do with maybe in some kind of way that you've had losses in the past. So that talking card. And then I'm seeing picture. Picture says looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, or making new memories. So this sense of security that you're looking for when it says that you're winning could have to do with like your relationships. Like if you're winning in relationships, if you feel like you were in competition with other people in relationships or something like that, and maybe how it had given you anxiety, okay? I'm also seeing like that could be the cause or the reason for some type of impulsivity when it comes to like needing or feeling like you have to win, right? Because impulsivity is closely related to anxiety. Just kidding. So I am seeing like that picture card that says you're looking at pictures, missing someone, a sense of nostalgia, and maybe even looking forward to making new memories, okay? I'm seeing the Sword and Rose card. With this Sword and Rose card, it is showing the energy of clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, and a sense of determination. Okay? So the clarity and truth that may be coming to the forefront is the fact that you are seeking security and winning during the cycle of this read, and the soul has you learning lessons by the way of the spirit of true self, so that you can understand like why it is that you're constantly seeking security and winning. And from what I'm seeing, it's because it may be stemming from some type of anxiety that you're having. Maybe because of losses that you've experienced in the past, or because you're missing someone. Like you may have anxiety because you're missing people that are no longer in your life anymore, okay? I'm also seeing the Shock card. So the Shock card is showing me that something unexpected happened or is going to happen. There have been sudden changes in your life. Maybe you actually do win, right? That could cause a sudden change. There's like some type of shocking news or announcement that's being made. A surprise or an epiphany, and that transformation from having anxiety to maybe feeling some type of sense of calmness or peace of mind, because you have that clarity and truth now, okay? I'm also seeing something that's outside of your control is the Cut Down card, right? The Cut Down card is the universe being involved in what it is that you got going on, and strongly that moon energy is a representation of that energy that's outside of your control. With the Cut Down card, it says cutting something out, a sense of separation, stopping the pattern, and silent treatment. So you may be missing someone, you may be wanting to talk to someone may be wanting to talk to you. There's a sense of nostalgia, though this person or this energy of whatever it is that you lost, right? It could have also been like someone that passed away or something like that. Take it as it resonates. Or someone that you used to be in a relationship with. Though the reason why I'm saying that it may be someone that may have passed away is because of the shocking news and the surprise, you know? Like sometimes when we lose people that have passed away, it could come to a shock to us. And that sense of separation that now you have to experience because that person is no longer in your life, and the pattern that you may have had of communicating with that person or making memories with them has to come to an end because they're no longer physically here with you. And that could also happen in relationships with people that are still alive, right? Like if you had children and the relationship with the, between you and the dynamic of the relationship between you and the other person, right? The other parent, you all separated and there's a custody thing and you don't have your children anymore, whatever that situation is. Like I said, it could be any of those scenarios, right? And there's that sense of separation or cutting out. I'm seeing that this is something that was outside of your control, fated to happen, and it has strongly to do with the moon energy and things that you're experiencing or you're participating in, or habits or a part of your life cycle that are a part of, something that happens on a monthly basis. It could have to do with what it is that you do for work. It could, like I said, have to do with your habits. May have been the reason for the separation, though I'm not saying that that's the exact reason why you're separated from your children, this person, or people that may have passed away. What I'm saying is everything is connected. And when I say everything is connected, everything is connected. And everything that you're experiencing in your life during the cycles of these reads specifically has everything to do with you, not necessarily other people. So you have to be asking yourself at the end of these situations, or even when you're going through it, how am I growing from this? Am I growing from it? Or confirming with God, yes, I know that I've grown from this. And you know that you've grown from it based on your response and your level of maturity from then and how you respond now, okay? So with this cut down card, I'm just seeing that you know for sure that there's a level of maturity because you understand the acceptance of what is outside of your control, okay? So with this cut down card, I'm seeing cutting out, separation, stopping a pattern, and maybe a sense of silence treatment. If someone passed away, they're obviously not giving you a silent treatment. That's obviously like something, like I said, that's outside of your control. So just be mindful of how it is that you're handling or dealing with these certain situations. And the reason why I say that, like give you caution, is because I am seeing that you are experiencing some type of anxiety, or people are perceiving that you have anxiety, right? And the best way to give yourself some type of relief for the anxiety that you're experiencing is to give yourself grace and acceptance of the things that are outside of your control, and practice patience and kindness with yourself, right? Extending a olive tree branch to the God that's in control of it all. Being open and aware to the fact that God is in control and is always there for you, and is willing and able to fill these spaces where you feel like there's something missing, right? Yeah. So cut down card, something that's outside of your control. The emotions and the specific messages that are associated with the overall read are that there's a lesson that you learned, okay? That you may be feeling clever. There's someone that wants to know more about you, or you may want to know more about someone else. For you to feel content. I'm seeing that you got a lot on your plate. Okay, so you may be feeling overwhelmed right now. And considering the fact that Thanksgiving just passed, that could be like 100% accurate for a lot of people, not just Virgo, that they had a lot on their plate. And it's because this tis the season, like, where a lot is being offered to you as a resource for God to move through. And if it's not your problem, then you're not processing it, right? If it's not meant for you to process, then you don't have to process it. And the reality of it is, a lot of what we have on our plates takes time, not only to just digest, it could take a lot of time to process. And that just really depends on your systems, because some people's systems, especially on this app on YouTube, I'm sure that you've seen it, where those people that do those mukbangs or whatever it is, and they eat like massive amounts of food, they could have a lot on their plate, and you know, the result is, anyway. So I'm just seeing that you have a lot on your plate, okay? And the emotions are for you to feel lucky, for you to feel peaceful, for you to feel surprised, or you will be surprised. With that shock card, I am seeing that. For you to feel joyous. I don't know if you're feeling shy, though. I'm getting that energy that, like, it's for you not to feel shy, for you to, like, come out of your shell, right? For you to be more open and, like, feel comfortable being yourself. For you not to feel lost, and for you not to feel miserable, okay? So any of those negative emotions or not so great experiences that you've had during the cycle of the read, or that, you know, you had in life in general, I just want you to know that any of those negative emotions or feelings that you had are okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. You're human. That's normal to be a human. In addition to that, the reason why is because you've inherited these experiences and this ability to feel because you're human, right? And not for nothing, is because you were specifically made and created to overcome certain challenges spiritually by the way of your bloodline, right? And that's an honor, right? Especially if you see it that way, if you see it as being an honor, then you also know that you have the strength and the ability to overcome those challenges with the God source energy that has created you, right? And forged you from all the elements of the earth to animate this body, right? So you have the ability to overcome whatever challenges come your way. And I pray that you have the strength as well, okay? You just have to be open to receive it, and also give yourself grace for the things that you don't understand, and also the things that are outside of your control, that you operate in an energy of acceptance, okay? So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. The energy that have been offered to me is the Two of Rods. If this Two of Rods energy is like, thy rod and thy staff are with me, and you got the world in your hands. And I handle it with so much care and like very gently and with grace. So thank you for that offering. And I trust in God to be my forefront and behind me, my protector and my shield, as I'm provided with the tools to be necessary to govern and move forward with respect to my purpose, okay? So thank you for that. The Two of Rods is being received as like very fun and light and loving, yeah, just like exciting, funny kind of energy, as well as light, like I said, very easygoing, okay? The energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is 2 pages. So I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles, right? And I'm also seeing the Page of Swords. So this is showing me that you're ambitious. During the cycle of this read, you're being ambitious about aligning your truth with your finances, okay? So you're wanting to learn more about where to invest your money at, where to get money from, how to make, like, I'm just seeing someone that's like, okay, now teach me, right? Because maybe you came across someone that knows information about how to earn and like make their earnings like fill with longevity, right? And then you also don't want to be in an energy where like your ignorance or your lack of knowledge or lack of awareness of how to make it legitimate and long-standing. You don't want to like be in an energy of where you're so vulnerable that someone abuses the fact that you don't know, right? So I'm just seeing that maybe you're doing your research, or you're trying to do things so that they're more secure for you, right? And you want to know the truth about certain things, as well as you're pursuing ways and avenues to make your money more secure and stable, is what I'm seeing. And you want to do it in a way where you're not being overwhelmed, is also what I'm seeing. So with that cut down and separation card and stopping the pattern, it's just showing me that like maybe in the past you were overwhelmed. And also with that anxiety card and like feeling like you got to be in competition with other people, that's also showing me that like you just don't want to be overwhelmed. And with the moon energy, the moon knows the spirit of true self, right? And that's with all of us that are on this planet, right? The moon knows if there's like a sense of anxiety that's associated with you feeling secure, and your spirit of true self is seeking security and winning. So during the cycle of this read, I'm seeing that the soul inside the sun, that energy is like, has you on a course of experiences through the cycle of this read, where you're learning lessons about why it is that you're seeking that security. So what I'm seeing is that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to partnerships and community building, strongly with that northern wind, right? And that northern wind is about how you as a sovereign entity navigate through your community and your tribe. How it is that you view yourself, and then how it is that you project that outward within your reality to help get you to the security that you're seeking, right? And if you're doing this on a monthly basis, to calm some type of anxiety that you're having, I'm seeing strongly that your family values are the lesson that you're learning during the cycle of this read. So the conversations that you're having with the talking card, the memories that you're looking at with the moon energy, and the emotions that are associated with that picture card are just really showing me that there is like some reminiscing, and you looking at the past and probably wondering how it is that you got here. So I'm also seeing that the northern wind is also influencing how it is that you navigate through the cycle of this read, as well as the southern wind. So the reason why I say that it's the northern and the southern wind, so northern wind, obviously, like I just said, has to do with partnership and community building, and then with the southern wind has to do with power. So with that power and partnership, I'm seeing that the soul has a spirit of true self that's seeking security by the way of winning, with all of this anxiety that you may have about seeking that security. Also teaching you a lesson about big business. So how is it that your family values are pulling you in a certain direction as a sovereign entity that's seeking security and winning, while big business is doing what it's doing in the background of your life, right? And how do you navigate through that? And does this give you more security in the answers that you find during the cycle of the read, right? And then I'm also seeing you got a lot of northern wind. So even as you're seeking security and winning, I'm also seeing how the dynamics of the security that you're seeking and winning is strongly involved with the communications and the connections that you have with other people around you. And I'm seeing that strongly with the talking card. So with that sword and rose, you are getting that clarity and truth, those revelations, that honor and protection, because there's a sense of determination with the security that you're seeking. What do you really want to win for? And I'm seeing that it's strongly associated with the people that you love and care about, right? You want to be better and do better so that you can provide and, a sense of security for these people that essentially you love and care about and want to be connected strongly to. So family values, big business doing what it's doing in the background of your life, and the power that they have to manipulate what it is that you have going on, or the power that they don't have, right? As well as the partnerships that they may have been involved in that are incorporated in the experience that you have of winning is something that I'm seeing that you're learning a lesson about, okay? Then I'm also seeing, like I said, that northern wind again, though it does have a little bit of perception in it with the eastern wind. So the perception of your partnerships with the northeastern wind is the direction that I'm also seeing that you're steering towards because of the energy and the experiences of being in love. Like I said, this is strongly associated. The reason why you're seeking security and winning is because you want to win for those that you love. The experience of being in love kind of puts a spark in us that makes us want to be better. I've never known, and I'm not gonna wood, I don't want to know someone that does not want to be better or is inspired to be the best version of themselves once they know and experience the love of God, right? The love of God really reinforces your ability and your, it really reinforces your ability and your drive, your determination, your sense of determination. I'm getting more of that moon energy where it is revealing that the Chariot card is strongly associated with the moon energy as well. And the Chariot card represents determination and like the drive to move forward. And if the moon energy is associated with your memories and the emotions that are associated with those memories with the picture card, then surely your family values, those that you love, being in love, is what is help steering your ship in the direction that's true to your spirit of self, okay? So anything that you are separated from or that's cut out from your life is an inheritance so that you can be more in that energy of what it is that you actually want, okay? So I'm seeing in the past position during the cycle of this read that you were in the Four of Cups energy. This Four of Cups energy represents that there was a divine offer that came in for you. I'm seeing that it was a very clean offer. It came from an energy of love. Maybe you got the opportunity to learn and something that was made real for you. So it could have been something that you prayed for. Could have been a child is what I'm seeing, because there's this Page of Rods that came after it. So I'm seeing that maybe you just had a baby, or you were thinking about having a baby, or something like that is what I'm seeing. That you got a divine offer to do something that's rooted in your family values, right? And it was a clean offer with this Four of Cups, because like I said, it was a divine one. And then with this Page of Rods, it's showing me that this could have either been a baby, or like that there was some type of announcement of something new, or like an invitation to do something new that has to do with the family or work. I'm also seeing that this could have had to do with like the perception of being in love. So someone could have introduced to you a new idea or a perception about being in love. It was a divine offer to get that information, right? Because you are in the Page of Swords paired with the Page of Pentacles energy. So maybe you were seeking security in, like I said, winning, and the energy that you were in of wanting to get more knowledge of the collaboration between money and information, you end up getting a divine offer in regard to family, okay? And the stability of it, and a refreshing perspective on family values, because there was also a divine offer of being in love, right? And that's kind of what I'm seeing in regard to like the cup, the divine offer, then the Page of Rods that came after it. Like I said, this divine offer of being in love could have had to do with having a child. So take it as it resonates, or it could have just been a relationship or something that you were passionate about. I am seeing that there could have been an invitation, some type of announcement that happened. Either way, whatever happened with this Page of Rods energy, it wasn't a corrupted type of energy, because it came from the Four of Cups. With that Four of Cups is the identification that it was something divine, right? I'm seeing that in this Page of Rods energy, it also wasn't something that was going to annoy you or frustrate you. So then I'm seeing this Devil card reversed, which is showing me that anything that you were contracted to, maybe that was associated with your anxiety or the experiences that you were having of like feeling insufficient or miserable or lost or unaware, right? That God came in and like set you free from those contracts because there was a divine offer for you to be doing something more graceful and honorable with your life, okay? So I'm seeing that God put you in an energy to be more strong and more responsible and accountable because you were being received as mature and obligated in that energy to be in this, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm seeing like maybe you ask God to like put you in a position to be in that winning energy. That's what I'm seeing. Like someone that's strong, someone that's responsible, someone that people look up to, someone that people respect, someone that's getting honor, right? When you walk into the room, people know that you have the favor of God over your life, and that's, yeah, and that you're blessed and you're respected, right? And so I'm seeing that that's how you were being received, because prior to that was the divine offer and that Page of Rods energy, where that new love with the family energy came in, okay? So then I'm seeing with the Two of Pentacles, you had a decision that you needed to make, right? With this Two of Pentacles, like you're deciding or you need to make a decision. Maybe you were a little bit worried, okay? Maybe there was some reminiscing. Maybe there was hesitation and having a conversation. Maybe your anxiety started to get the best of you because you needed to make a decision, right? So you're being received in that energy as like charming, and like it's just showing that you attracted this energy to you. You attracted this offer to you. You attracted this Page of Rods to you. You even attracted the God Source energy to come to you, to release you from whatever made you feel unworthy in the past, okay? So this Two of Pentacles energy is showing me that you're being received as like delightful, and you need to make a decision on how it is that you have so much on your plate, or what it is that you want to put on your plate, right? So then I'm seeing you in this full energy where you are being adventurous. You're making a decision not to be like restricted or closed off or afraid, right? Or miserable. You're making a decision to explore and to go on an adventure and like not be confined or feel stuck, right? Willing to move forward. So you're being received in this energy. It's maybe a little bit spicy, and also very popular and well liked and well received, okay? Then towards the end of the cycle of this read, I am seeing that you were in the Seven of Pentacles, where the Seven of Pentacles is showing me that you were being received as like bright and brilliant and radiant and very shiny, maybe in your Venus energy. Though it also caused you some type of exhaustion because you were working really hard in that avenue of wanting to learn and building up your finances. And from the Seven of Pentacles, I can see that you did build up your finances quite a bit. Though I'm also seeing that it may have like exhausted you or got you a little bit tired. However, you are still being received as like bright and vibrant, and you know, you made it through, okay? Towards the end of the cycle of this read, I am seeing that you weren't received as naive or unintelligent or unaware. You're not in an addictive energy, and you're not like slow moving and stagnant or lazy, okay? So let's talk about your future. in the future, I'm seeing that you will be in this King of Rods energy. This King of Rods energy is quite the honor, right? I'm seeing that you're very attractive, right? You're very attractive, you're honorable in your pursuits that you went through to become more financially stable and also aware and well informed, okay, on how to do that in regard to making a legacy, okay? So with this King of Rods, that's exactly what I'm seeing. You're being received as brave, obviously, courageous, not corrupted, not offensive. So you have this new formed sense of prioritizing your family, and you feel strong and secure in that position in your life. Now, this could be you, it could always be you, or this could be someone else that's very prominent in what is going to happen in the future. So take it as it resonates. This is either someone that comes in and inspires you to continue to be on this energy, or you have arrived at this energy, which I think that is you, because like I said in the beginning, this is all about you. So yeah, I'm not going to take that away from you. You are in this honorable energy. You are brave. And even if you're not there yet, then you will be there, because I'm speaking it over your life, okay? So then, as far as I can see into your future, is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles represents that you are in a healthy balance and relationship with your finances. So congratulations, you definitely deserve it. You put in all the hard work. And as far as the shocking things that you had to learn from, or that you had to decide on in the past, or that you even had to grow from, or the things that got cut out of your life, I'm seeing that you healed gracefully, okay? With the Six of Pentacles, your finances, like I said, are in a great balance with what's demanded from you of life, okay? So with the Six of Pentacles, is showing that the amount of money that you're earning and that you're making does not overwhelm or overpower what it is that you have to spend money on to be comfortable in your living, okay? And with the Six of Pentacles, it pretty much goes up from there, because in the past or in the cycle of the read, you already know the exhaustion that can come from the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So make sure that you're getting enough rest. Make sure that you're taking the time to go on vacation and rejuvenate and do all the things that are necessary to take care of your mental as well as your physical, as you are thriving in this energy of the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. And you made it to the King of Rods energy in the future. So like I said again, congratulations. That does seem like an energy of winning. So I hope that you have less anxiety, because you're very much so well balanced in your finances, and you're being received as passionate in the future, passionate about the amount of money you're making, passionate about the kind of money that you're making, okay? As well as like being very keen and sharp on the information in regard to how it is that you make your money, even to the point where you can put other people on to opportunities so that they can make and earn better money as well. So good for you. And as far as like making a legacy with the family values thing, I'm seeing that the soul's like very proud of how it raised you. Wanted to know how to create and make a legacy and long-standing financial opportunities for not just yourself, though also for your bloodline, for your legacy, for your children, right? So with the Six of Pentacles, I am seeing that. And you're also being received as not risky, not dangerous. So people are going to be trusting you in that energy where you are putting others on, and you're not going to lead them in the wrong direction, because you're familiar with the anxiety of what it feels like to be vulnerable and to not know, Okay, so with respect to the divine offer that was given to you in the past, you know how to give guidance and wisdom to others in the future. So congratulations yet again to you, Virgo. I do send love and light and healing energy, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels.